Hello, football family. Welcome into Huddle It Up Films NFL Draft Snapshot. Back again, this time with wide receiver Marvin Mims from Oklahoma. You see his stats right there 5'11, 183 pounds. And yes, he's a 4.3 guy. 4.3, 840 time at the combine. And that speed is real. That speed shows on tape. You can see it in his long speed, you can see it in his initial burst. He is just fast, fast, fast. And he gives you punt return value, which I love. Teams will like that. If you need a punt returner, he gives you explosion in the punt return game. And you can see his yards per catch. 20 yards per catch this year. I think it was 20.1 yards per catch, 19.5 yards per catch in his 3-year career. He's a junior, came out as a junior from the University of Oklahoma. So he is a big play guy. He is a deep threat. You see a lot of long shots down the field from Marvin Mims. That's what he is at this point in his career. And he hits that top speed quickly. You have to account for him. If you take your eyes off of him for a second, he will get lost downfield. Quarterback will throw it to a spot. Marvin Mims will go get it. So again, speed, 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 big play, big play. That's what you're getting from Marvin Mims. Now, he primarily played as a slot receiver at Oklahoma, but they did move him around some. So you could get a glimpse of him getting off the line of scrimmage, lined up at X, just getting off a press. He has some quickness getting off a press. Quickness shows in his game. He also does a good job of changing speeds as a receiver. So he can set you up. He's fast anyway, but just hit that second gear, change his speeds, get a DB off balance, and just hit the gear. I think the role for him in the NFL projects the same. He's better in the slot, a speed slot, a seam stretcher will be great. But really, where the projection lies on how much you like Marvin Mims is if you think he can turn into a complete receiver. He wasn't asked to run many routes, but he shows potential. Mentioned his stop-start, his 3-cone time, all that. He shows, quick hips, fluid hips. I think that if you asked him to run a more diverse route tree, he could do it. Might take him some time. Where you put Marvin Mims on your draft board has to do with what kind of receiver you think he can turn into. Is he a guy that you can't line up on the line of scrimmage because he can't get off press? Is he just a slot receiver you got to line up off the line of scrimmage somewhere in the formation, have him stretch the seams? Is he just a deep ball guy? Or can he run comebacks? Can he use his speed to back DBs off, break it off, make a comeback? Yak is on his side, by the way. He does have some shiftiness to him as well after the catch and some toughness despite his size. Not afraid to stick his nose in there, dive for the end zone. Overall, for Marvin Mims, he's wide receiver 12 on my board. He's a day 2 pick. I expect him to go in the second round, third round at the latest. You will see him on day 2. Once that second round hits, picks start coming in, I would not be surprised to see a team take a shot with him early in the second round. Third round definitely is what I would project from him. He's just too fast. He shows too much potential. Coming out as a junior, love Marvin Mims. Wide receiver 12 on my big board. Day 2 value all the way with Marvin Mims. Check out my big board in the description. Thank you so much. Football is family. We'll catch you next time.